morning. So yesterday we had an oncology visit, and it was a tearful visit. His oncologist really, he went all out for Tim, and he offered him the choice to do one final treatment if that was something that he felt he really wanted to do. He said that as a brother, he felt like it was the kindest, most loving thing he could say, to just say he was at the end of the treatment and did not feel that it would be effective, but there was a less than 10% chance that it would help. His blood plasma levels went from 8 to 20 in 2 days, which means that basically the myeloma is kind of spilling out from the bone marrow into his bloodstream, and so his bloodstream is just being more and more intoxicated with the cancer cells. So he's foggy and kind of in and out of consciousness, and kind of losing his ability to move around with ease. So he's kind of jerking, and he had a couple falls yesterday. This time feels incredibly intimate and sacred and tender, and I'm sharing it because I've shared so many of the vulnerable moments along the way, because I feel like with the hats that I've worn in life, and that Timmy and I have worn together, there's something powerful about this experience. And I feel like we treat death as a scary thing. We treat it as something to push away from, something to avoid at all costs. And we fight so hard to stay here. And I think that our fear of death controls a lot of how we show up in life, myself included. What I want to tell you about past, we came home yesterday, and I think the most, traumatic part of yesterday was like driving to and from the hospital again, going to the appointments and sitting and waiting in the waiting rooms, but it felt like a necessary visit, if only to say thank you and goodbye to his oncologist, who really extended his life for the 21 months that we've had with him. Every day over these past 20 months has been an incredible gift to us. It's allowed us to really prepare for Tim's passing and transition. It's allowed us to heal things that were left, that were just kind of fragmented. I'm on my way right now to pick up my oldest daughter, because today feels like just precious moments that we have with him, and I feel like he's in a state of transition right now. He feels here, but not here. He's was seeing beings last night in our room, and just said, "Where are all these people coming from? What are they here for?" And I just knew in a moment what they were here for. Emma laid with him last night and read him a story to put him to sleep, and he slept in our bed. He usually has been sleeping downstairs, but I didn't want to risk taking him down there, and it just felt so right that he was upstairs with us, and that She came to the hospital with us yesterday and just had the day and got to hear the oncologist. And, you know, this time just feels tender. It feels very much like the preparation that we had for our home births. I feel like there's, you know, a tendency in our medical system to treat death as an alarming thing, and we sound the alarms and call in the reinforcements. And this morning I got up and I kind of got things situated with work, and my boss said it feels like it's the day to be at home with your girls and to be a mom and a wife, and, you know, to set down your work hat, which felt like such a huge blessing to have someone just say that, my boss especially. You know, it just, I don't feel scared. I do feel sad, but I don't feel scared. I feel grateful above all else. Gratitude is like the overwhelming feeling that I'm having. Grateful that our girls feel prepared. Grateful that I could tell my 13-year-old to wake up and just go and be with Dad, and that today might be the day, and that she wasn't scared, and that she could just go in and be with him. And I said, your presence means a lot to him, and that she was just such a tender caretaker yesterday. And I think we shield and protect our kids from death, but we don't need to. You know, they're souls in a body, and death is just as much a part of life as birth is. And so it's not something to fear. It is something to prepare them for, because so much of our culture indoctrinates our kids and human beings in general into the fact that, like, life is the thing that we fight for no matter what, and that we avoid death, we you know, keep people on life support, and we've done a fair amount of that. So there's nothing wrong with that. There's a timing, there's a season for everything. And so this is the season that we're in right now. I'm not sure if I will post this. I probably will at some point, but right now I just feel like I just needed to talk about it before I go and pick up Anna and transition into whatever is ahead of us today. Having this space to have this journey witness has been incredible. And I just thank you all for your deep, deep, deep love and support, and just walking with us throughout these past 21 months. I don't know what's ahead of us. I'm not afraid of it. Every time my mind feels tempted to go there, I just get this like secondary reminder to just like stay here and be here in the moment right now. So that's what I will continue to do. All right. Thank you again, and just prayers and love and support for Timmy. And I wish you love and support in whatever you're going through as well. Peace.